Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Happy New Year to any subscribers I might have that are regular watchers. It is about 5:30 on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2018 right now. Getting ready for 2019. I think it's going to be a good year. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. The reason I am making a video on New Year's Eve is because I feel it's kind of urgent. I feel it's something that can help a lot of people. A lot of people that watch my videos are Kratom users, and they generally use Kratom because of issues with anxiety or issues with depression, issues with lack of energy, mood issues where they might be irritable, pain, different kinds of things. And it all seems to be, around that same group. That's what people use it for. So I suffer from those symptoms. I know a lot of you guys do too. So what I have discovered could be groundbreaking for you because it has been for me. And to get right to the meat of the bone here, basically what it is that my cell phone, I believe, is causing me a lot of problems. Basically, it sends out signals, it receives signals. You have Wi-Fi, you have all kinds of radiation pumping out from your phone. We're aware that it can cause cancers. That's kind of downplayed lately, but at the same time, it not only causes cancers, but studies have shown that it affects mitochondria, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's basically an energy resource. It's basically, it's huge inside the body. It's huge. I'm not that familiar with this. I'm not familiar with mitochondria. I'm not really that familiar with this whole EMF and these cell phone issues. So I'm not trying to give you a lesson. Maybe down the road I can make a good video on as I gain more knowledge. But for right now, what I've discovered is that the cell phone, it can cause mitochondrial damage. And a lot of people that have issues like anxiety, depression, and irritability, different kinds of things like that, already have mitochondria issues. Chronic fatigue syndrome, I believe they think is a mitochondrial issue, as is like fibromyalgia and different things. A lot of the things that you guys, as my subscribers that watch my videos, are using Kratom for, have these issues. And what I have found out is that my issues are coming a lot of the time from my cell phone. I'm a big fan of my cell phone. I use it a lot. I'm constantly checking social media or whatever. I'll pop something to pop in my head and I'm Googling it, so my phone was constantly on. But about 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, I decided to turn my phone to airplane mode, which, just to kind of see that, it can't receive a signal. So just to see if, like, my phone as a brick with no signal coming in, no radiation waves coming off it, nothing else, just it's on, but there's the lights are on, but nobody's home type thing. I wanted to see how I would feel. So I slept with it that night. I sleep with my phone generally by my head, with the Wi-Fi on, just, willy-nilly. I didn't for the first time the other night, 2 weeks ago, and I turned it on to airplane mode. And in the morning when I woke up, I generally have this like kind of this teeth clenching thing and this anxiety and just kind of feeling and I didn't feel it in the morning when I woke up. I felt pretty good, actually. And when I picked up my phone to check the internet, I noticed it was on airplane mode and kind of connected and went, wow, like that's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool that it did that. So what I started doing was I started just using my phone for just really quickly taking off airplane mode, doing what I needed to do, checking email, checking social media, and then hopping back off and going back to airplane mode. Keeping my phone by me, but just on airplane mode. And I was trying to use it about an hour a day. I would sleep with it at night on airplane mode, etc., etc. One day I did wake up, and this is interesting to me. One day I did wake up, and I had that jaw clenching again, that anxiety in the morning. And I picked up my phone, not even putting it together yet because I had just woken up, and my phone was on airplane mode. That kind of sold me, as did when I take breaks from my phone and go into airplane mode and then go back on it. What I do notice is that tension comes back. There's kind of an irritability that starts to come in. There's just kind of a feeling of unease. It's so hard to describe what happens with the cell phone on and when I'm using it. But I know it's having an effect on me. And since I've stopped using it as much, because I'll never be able to quit, but stopping it somewhat and trying just to limit use to about an hour a day, my life has really transformed. I have felt much calmer. I have felt more just in the world. It's weird, and not just because I've disconnected from this virtual social media world. I haven't. I mean, I'm still a big part of that, but being off that phone just seemed to cause less tension in my body. Like I haven't really suffered tension since being off the phone in this way, unless I turn it on, and then I feel the tension come on. So, it's like an excitotoxin. It kind of just excites everything in my body. I'm not sure if it's the same for you. Like I said, I'm not well studied on this yet. I do plan to make videos, so please let me know if you'd like to see more. But what I would like to do is just, if you do have problems, if you notice anxiety or anything like that, or if you just, if you just want to see how you react, try putting your phone on airplane mode for a few hours. Try sleeping with it overnight. Try keeping it as far away from you as possible if you need to keep it on so that you can hear text, but the phone is way on the other side of the room or as far away as possible. I think you'll notice big changes. I think you will. I hope you do. I hope this helps people. But that's why I wanted to pop it out on New Year's Eve and just try to get this video out before I've learned much about it at all. I just know that it's helped me, and I'm hoping that it'll help you too. Please, if you know anything more about it, please feel free to comment below. If it helps you, please feel free to comment below. I would like to start gathering some information and doing a little research towards making another video. If you'd like to see one, please let me know on this subject. Or if you think it's hogwash, go ahead and tell me. That's fine. Maybe it is, but as far as I'm concerned, it's worked for me so far. So I'm sold on it, and so I wanted to let you guys know about it. Please let me know your thoughts. You can contact me through Instagram if you'd like to. I know that it's hard to direct message, and people sometimes don't feel comfortable writing a public comment. So if you wanted to write a private message, you could find me on Instagram. My account is 50 Shades of Graydon, Graydon. There's a little underscore. I'll put it down in the description below. But I just had to get this video out. Had to let you guys know. I hope it helps somebody. I hope it helps you. And thank you for listening.